and to the bottom. And I'm going to smooth this with my finger. I'm going to be taking Bitter by MAC, and it's just a lime green color. And I'm going to take this with a 224. And I'm just going to start packing the color. And I'm also going to take it over here, right next to where I applied the pencil, and on the bottom. Once I have it like that, I'm going to go into a pencil, and this is a lip pencil by MAC, and the color is Brick, and it's just a red pencil, and this is going to be the base for my corally color. And I'm actually going to use this as a base for the black as well. And just use your finger to blend it in. And the color I'm going to be using for the coral is this blush, and it's called Coral, and it's from Lafemme Cosmetics. And I'm going to wipe off my 224, and I'm going to go into this color. I'm first going to start applying it in the outer corner. Moving on to the crease. And then work my way inwards. I'm then going to wipe off my brush. And smooth the edges. Then I'm going to pick up a little more of my lime green. And apply it between the two colors. So I'm just overlapping these colors. That's far from blended, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to the black. So for the black, you can take a tape and put it right here to get a nice clean line. You can also take any little paper like this. I'm going to take a paper, and I'm going to take a black shadow and a pencil brush. And I'm going to start with a line, because that's where I want my line to be. And you're going to first concentrate the color. And then start sweeping it inwards. You can also take a tape and put it in place of this so you don't have to be holding it. But the area around your eyes is so delicate that you really don't want to do that. So you're going to get something like that. And that blended effect, I'm getting it because I first applied the concentrated color here, and then with less and less shadow I started flicking it inwards. So that's why you're getting that faded effect. So now I'm going to go into my brush and blend out the edges. The corner is going to be the hardest part to blend because the colors are so different, the green and the pink. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking color, applying it here, really packing it on in the inner corner, and then I'm dragging it towards the pink. So I'm just reapplying the lime green. Then with whatever's left on my brush, I'm going over the pink. This is gonna make the seam disappear. I'm just swiping my brush over that. So I'm just reapplying my green. Every time I reapply my green, I just start in the inner corner and work my way over to the pink. And where you want more intensity, obviously you pack on more color. And once you get that nice and seamless, we're going to go into the pink. And I'm actually going to use the same brush. If you want, you can just wipe it off or use the other side. So once you pack on a little bit more of that pink, I would suggest to just keep it on the lid. Just pack it on the lid. And now we already have this area here seamless. So now we want to just create another seamless area between these two colors. So I'm going to go over that area, and I'm using a very, very light hand to do this. So I'm sort of wiping away the seam. So I'm going to go back and re-intensify the pink. By doing that, this color here will seem a little more on the orange side and will create that rainbow effect. So remember, wipe it away onto the black, which will also give us that purpley tone. Then I'm going to flip my brush around to the cleaner side and try to wipe away the seam. And I'm going to take a blending brush and try to blend the green into that orange. And also taking it next to the pink to blend it all together. Now I'm going to start working on the bottom. I'm going to pick up some of that green, apply it to the inner corner, and run it on the bottom. So what I'm doing is I'm applying the pink in the outer corner, but I'm swiping my brush inwards, and when it mixes with that green, it'll start to turn a little orangey. And that's how you get that rainbow effect. There's no need to use that many eyeshadows. You can do it with a couple of eyeshadows. As long as they're good quality eyeshadows that can blend into each other, and as long as you know how to be patient and blend them out. And then I'm going to go into my pencil brush, which I use up top, and I'm going to go into my black. And once again, I'm going to take a paper just because I don't want that much of a mess. I want a little more orangey color here, so I'm going to reapply the green and the pink. I'm first going to start off with the green, work it all the way in. And then I'm going to go into the pink. And overlap the green with it. Once again, go into the green. And then go back into the black. And I'm going to go back into the pink. This time I'm going to take it with my pencil brush. And mix it into the black. And I'm going to go back into the black. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a matte white eyeshadow, and the one I'm going to be using is Gesso by MAC. So I'm going to be taking Gesso just so that I can sort of clean up. I'm going to take it with a 239, and I'm going to apply this under my brow. And now I'm going to take a mixture of these two colors. I believe they're Dazzleite and Floof by MAC. Dazzleite is a little more yellowy, Floof is a little more iridescent. Sort of like pinky opaly. And I'm going to take those two and apply it under my brow. And then I'm going to go to a 217 by MAC and blend the outer edges. I use this one to blend this side, so it has a little bit of pink on it. Okay, so to add a little more smokiness, because I want this black to frame the rainbow shadow, to add a little more smokiness, I'm just going to take a paper, again, close my eye, and I'm going to draw a line as if it were a flick, and run it to about halfway on my lash line. And once again, I'm just going to flick it in a little bit with my brush. I'm still using the pencil brush. And with my 224, I'm going to work the black inwards. Okay, so I already concealed and I added my lashes, and on the skin I'm only gonna wear bronzer, and down the center of my face I'm gonna powder to get rid of any shine. And I'm not gonna wear any liner up top because I don't think the look needs any. And I'm just gonna run a little bit of NYX Jet Black Pencil inside the waterline. I'm gonna use Honeylove by MAC, I feel like if you're going heavy on the eyes, you should go light on the lips because then it can be a little bit too much. From here, I'm just going to get one of these pink ones, and that's from an NYX set. And I think I am going to add something on the cheeks. I'm going to add a little bit of Pink Swoon by MAC, which is just a bubblegum pink. Okay guys, so there's the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. It's really fun. I love dramatic looks like this. I know some of you are not comfortable wearing looks like this, but hopefully you guys can pick up something from the video. Any requests that you guys have, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you guys next time.